Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having an amazing day taking a look here at CRO, seeing what's going on. Man, it's not looking good. Obviously, we haven't broken above the cloud or the descending trend. We need to kind of just respect that. So congrats to our community members, some of those who have been patient to wait for an entry. Others perhaps even shorted as well, and just good to kind of just generally pump the brakes sometimes. Again, we're waiting for confirmation. We had a little... Just kidding right here, if you can kind of see that guy. That happens a lot with the cloud. So again, all the more reason to wait a couple of hours before the price action pulls back into the cloud and just wait to ensure you're on the right side of those tracks. Again, the cloud is mostly just moving averages, so it's kind of easier to identify if you kind of draw trend lines out like we have here so far. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, I'm not a financial advisor. Hope you can learn something today. Please like the video and comment below. Let us know what kind of position you got here for CRO. And ultimately, what your overall position size is too. My goodness, we have some people that are like, 100,000 CRO. It's just crazy. So again, what we're going to look at here first, quick couple of things on the daily. Price action's pulling back. Big surprise. We got this support level here at about 8.7 cents. I'm rounding up a little bit, right around 8.7. Okay, so 8.7 is kind of the area we might be able to see a bounce. We're below the 20-day SMA. The 50 is traveling behind. That might be a support level for us eventually. But right now, we have to assume the price is going to continue lower until it doesn't. As you can see, this pretty definitive line there with the moving averages here. Also, too, when it comes to the 4 here on TD sequential, it's basically telling us we're 4 days into this continuation. Most trends typically last about 9 candles. It's kind of the common overextension. So we want to look for. We don't have that yet. So we could very well see 5 more days of continuation. Slight consolation, we're over 50 on the RSI. That's positive, but not great. Obviously, we can kind of see the money flow index is staying low too. So those are combining not so great things. Okay. So everything we see here so far are reasons not to take a trade. Okay. And again, I'm going to try to continue to reiterate that in my videos because some folks kind of sit there and try to convince themselves if the trade's worth taking. It should be the opposite. You got to convince yourself it's not worth taking and make sure you look for reasons to avoid taking these trades. I know it sounds crazy, but man, there's so many opportunities. You're not going to miss out on anything. Trust me. Not a big deal. Again, long-term investing is a whole different story. I recommend adding to your spot bag whenever possible. Obviously in your own way, whenever you can. I provide dollar cost average targets too, by the way, on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. A lot of times they'll look like this, where you can kind of see some areas of opportunity where the price should pull back too. I provide those just as well for this coin as well, so be sure to be on the lookout for that. Okay, so what we want to talk about here on the 4 hour are the moving averages to start. We're below 3 of the most important, but a really important one too. The 200 is also very, very strong. That's a good indication here. Coming up closer, probably start averaging itself out about 8.7. Okay, so again, 8.7 kind of reaffirming itself as that strong support level. We should see some kind of support from that area. We can't sugarcoat anything though. We are seeing a very low RSI, not quite to 30 yet, so soon we could see a bouncing point. Oftentimes a good time to buy in is when the price action hits 30 on the RSI and the money flow index is really low. If you look at the last time this happened, right here, hypothetically the price action came really low and increased by a decent margin. From bottom to top, of course, it's difficult to catch the bottom. You're looking at about a 16% increase in a matter of 1 trading day. And that was when the RSI is at 30 and bounced off 30, and essentially money flow index was low. We're getting close to that point. So strong chance of buying opportunity here at about 8.7 could pose very beneficial. Okay, something to think about. Taking a look here, we got a MACD divergence as well. Not super strong, but still on the wrong side there. Then if we take a look at, see here, I guess we could see TD sequential here. We're at a 7. So there you go. That kind of ties in together with what I've been saying here. We've got a previous 9 here plus 7. We're looking at a pretty decent amount of continuation of the downside. That's almost 72 hours if you exclude those 4, 16 hours there, this little guy. So what I'm getting at is the price action coming down this low, getting close to a support level, overextending itself, RSI at 30, almost 30, and then essentially seeing that money flow index really low. I think we're primed and ready for a bounce off of this level here. Okay? So we got 2 more candles here before we hit a 9, and we could see the price may not lift off like before, but it'll at least break this descending trend, at least has a stronger probability of doing so. Again, these are the kind of things that I like to look at. It does kind of reiterate that we shouldn't take entry yet, or we should just prepare and plan to take entry at this lower level here. Again, this what I think is 0.786 Fibonacci level. We want to make sure to pay attention to that. Okay, so Last thing I want to look at here is, of course, the Ichimoku Cloud. This gives us all green lights to leave your short position open and to not consider a long just yet. So I'm going to set my alerts here. I'll set an alert right there at about that 8.7 mark, just underneath. And if we get a candle wick down below, I might consider a long position if everything else looks better. Trust me, though, at this point, even though it seems kind of like a juicy target, do not take a long just yet. At least I wouldn't recommend it. I'm not taking a long just yet, if that gives you perspective. Either way, it's too late to short, in my personal opinion as well. I don't think we're going to be able to break this key level support based on the moving averages and previous resistance level. So to me, I think 87 or 8.7 should be a strong buying opportunity, but we're not quite there yet. I know it may seem like we're really close, but that extra 2% makes a difference, and we could even see the price come down to that level and not even bother to support it, and it could continue lower. Okay. Again, a lot of reasons to just pump the brakes, relax, take it easy. You know how much opportunities there are in the market? Like, it's never ending. Yeah. So the fear of missing out is kind of stupid when you think about it, because you're not missing out. You've got tons of opportunities later. Yeah, sometimes there's some really cool primo things you can catch, and it's really nice. Speaking of primo things you can catch, we got a nice short on Matic, 20%, 6% from Solana, and then yesterday was a pretty healthy day for us as well. 5% Matic there, 6% ETH, but there we go, 38% from Solana, another 12 from Matic. So again, our scalping bot's doing very, very well. Right now, our scalping bot's mostly short heavy, okay? So just kind of give you perspective right now, that's generally the concept. Not saying you should be short heavy yourself, but consider hedging your longs with some shorts. Not the worst idea ever. And of course, make sure you use low position size and low leverage to ensure you stay in the game. That's really the bottom line. To me, it's all about surviving. Okay. Sure, some people are thriving. They're going to post only their best 100x results consistently, right? But they're not sharing with you the massive losses they're achieving by trying to hit that, trying to thread the needle. It's not really worth it, personally. After 20 years of trading, I'm honestly so tired of day trading. That's why I created my day trading bot to kind of help my members out. But also, I like to focus on swing trading because I don't have to sit here and look at the charts all day. Even though I still kind of do for you, I don't have to look at it all day long in the sense of being stressed out like, oh my God, I'm going to get liquidated. That rarely happens. I mean, there's occasions, but it's few and far between nowadays. So anyways, thanks again for watching and listening to me rant and rave. I hope you learned something here today, of course. Comment below. Please like the video if you can. Help us out greatly. Jump on over to our Twitter, Telegram, or Discord if you can, and get to know our traders. So awesome, awesome stuff there. Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you, Steak for You, for following me. Greatly appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Take care.